Okay, everybody, here is my review on Skyrim. Today is the 22nd of April, 2012. So, Skyrim has been out for a while. I'm not the first one to review it. Hopefully, I'm not the last one to review it. But I wanted to kind of get a feel for the game before I did my review or my thoughts or my opinions on it or anything like that. So now that I'm about 115 hours into the game, mostly because I just can't put it down, or rather, I guess you can't stop playing it enough to do my review, so I finally just made myself do the review. So I think I'm at level 69 right now in 115 hours, and I'm quite a ways into the game, and I really enjoy it. Any game you can get 115 hours in and you still have to pull yourself away to actually sit down and think about it and write down some thoughts, it must be a pretty good game. So I went through and I recorded some of the different scenery, like this one here with the water, and I've done, the overlook of Whiterun. I've done some walkthroughs of a couple of the cities and kind of put them all together in this video here, just in case anybody hasn't seen it yet. But I can't imagine, unless you live under a rock, I think most people have played it or at least seen it being played. There's about 800 videos on YouTube for Skyrim and Skyrim related topics. Most of them are quirkiness and bugs in it, and I will definitely agree this game is not without bugs, although the patches have helped quite a bit. I am a PC player, so I use Steam, and I've also played with the mods on it as well too, with the Steam community. And so between the patches and some of the mods, I have made this game a little more stable, and I've obviously increased the graphics. That was my first thing to go after, was the increase of graphics. I have a pretty fast computer. It's a dual GTX 580 cards and a 920 i7. So even with turning everything up as high as I could possibly get it, I still get a decent frame rate. VSync is enabled, obviously, so I still average around 59 frames per second, which I'm very happy with. Even with all the details turned up, I don't have any issues whatsoever. But the main reason I wanted to do this review today is I wanted to talk about my experience. Now, when I started this game, I thought the best way to play it was to sit there and do everything you possibly can to level up your character. So I made, about 1,000 iron daggers, and I enchanted them, and I used to stand around and let people beat me up while I cast heal, or I blocked, or try to build my heavy armor skill up, or my, people have done this, and I really got obsessed with that. And maybe around level 35 or level 40, I just kind of, I don't know, I just kind of felt like the game was not any fun anymore. I was so worried about leveling up, and as you start being hit that threshold where you start leveling up a lot slower, it just wasn't as fun anymore. And then I would go into dungeons and I would just eradicate people. That was so powerful because I was being able to craft these weapons and armor that were just insanely powerful. So I kind of just decided to take a step back, and then I started playing the game for the game, and I found this awesome story. I mean, there's loopholes and flukes with it, yes, but if you just take a step back and try to realize the world that was created, it's just absolutely incredible. It's beautiful. It's a living world. It's one of the best immersive games I've ever played. I enjoyed the Fallout series as well too, and I think this is better than the Fallout. Yeah, absolutely love this game, and I love the story. I'm not done with it yet. I'm not sure where I am. I don't know if I'm halfway there, 3/4 of the way there. But the storyline is good. Like here, you know, dragons attacking you, and then you know, absorb their souls. It's just incredible what was brought together here, and this storyline is fantastic. And the side quests are just about endless, and the missions and helping people just about endless. You can do good, you can do bad. I've done both. I've been good, I've been bad. I've killed people that I shouldn't have killed, and I've killed people that I, you know, that you have to, like bandits and such. But overall, if anybody has been living under a rock and hasn't played this game, you know, I highly recommend it. I would recommend on even the consoles. I imagine they have patches as well too, because I've heard the consoles have issues. But definitely, you know, give this game a shot. I absolutely love it. If you haven't played it or haven't seen it, get out from under the rock, go pick up a copy of it, and just sit back and enjoy it. It's a beautiful story, and it's a beautiful game, and it's definitely consumed me. You know, 115 hours is a lot of time to spend in any game and not be completed with it. But I definitely think I got my $60 worth out of it, and even in the beginning with the errors and the lockups and stuff, after those patches came in, I can't remember the last time that I had a lockup or an error or some kind of thing that stopped the game entirely. So that pretty much wraps up my review. I definitely agree. I think the Metascore is about 95 or better, and I definitely agree with that. And like I said before, I highly recommend anybody giving it a shot. As always, thank you for watching.